Hello, 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 guys. We are live here for the AI marketing two weekly live that we do here for the meeting also because I wanted to go over that too. And of course, I'm here again with Desiree. Hello, Desiree. How are you?
I fine with me, uh, but we will see in the live meeting how I'm doing. I'm just talking about and what has happened the last week. Uh, it will continue in this meeting.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. And I think that a lot of people think the same way. Hopefully, they do. So, well, we are going to go over the meeting that Eugene did on the 15th. And so I'm going to bring that up for you guys, and we are going to, well, tell you guys what it says, of course, always like that. And well, maybe you've seen that already. And if you're not interested and you already saw that, then of course you can just, well, do something else if you want to, or just stay and talk with us and discuss what is happening in AI marketing with us here. So, let me share my screen here and let me know, guys, if you are here, who you are, and how you're doing, and if you can see everything that I'm sharing. So let me go here. There you go. Let me share. See if you see that. There you go. So, so my question to you guys is, can you see what is on the screen, guys? I hope you can read it. It's big enough. So,
Yeah, I see this.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay,
So, um,
maybe I'm going to do for the intro.
yeah,
Uh,
that's good.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Just let me scroll down a little bit for you so you can read
all right.
both of them. Yes.
Okay, the first one, um, Eugene says, I apologize for not having been able to attend the meetings for the past 2 weeks. Some members of the IT team and management fell ill with COVID after a team meeting on January 31. Most of the team have recovered, and I hope that the employees, including myself, will be able to fully return to work by the end of the week. Okay, that's good. Okay, and the second one, we are in the process of refunding unprocessed withdrawal requests. The Tata TRC20, BTC, and bank card withdrawals have been returned to accounts. We have slowed down work recently due to illness among key team members. We plan to get back to work. The team is recovering now. Um, yeah, okay. Then the third, we are moving forward to return to the 48-hour deadline by launching new advertising campaigns. Yes, finally. I hope it will be that quick. At the last briefing, we were 20 days behind schedule, and we are only 5 days behind today. That's good. That's really good. All right. The next. Okay. Due to previously announced shortcomings of the unprocessed payment return script, not all payments for Tether, TRC20, Bitcoin, and bank cards have been returned to accounts. Please do not write. I will I will explicitly say, do not write to support about your refunds yet, as we will independently configure missed unprocessed payments for account refunds. You will only need to write to support after we have announced that all returns have been processed and only if your funds are not returned. So people do not go and mail them with messages before that. All right. Okay. The next one. INB informed us that they have almost completed the refund algorithm and plan to return refunds starting next Tuesday to accounts. It plans to redeem everything ERC20, BTC, and ETH, yeah, Ethereum, I'm sorry, at once. Okay, then the six that is about we still have problems with aggregators. While we were sending the account verification information as requested, we encountered a new problem. And now we get this point. I'm really a little bit annoyed about it. Okay? Some of our users have repeatedly tried to contact aggregators claiming that we do not return earned cash back. I will go through this and I will comment on that. One moment. Users requested information about the conditions under which aggregators work with us, balances on our accounts in the aggregation system, the nature of verification requests we receive from aggregators, allocations that we don't pay cash back, and that aggregators are our accomplices in fraud that will be held accountable. Wow, are very serious and very embarrassing for aggregators. Oh, wow. And then we are now faced with two new requests from aggregators. First, an aggregator requires proof that we paid the cash back. Wow, gosh. They ask for confirmation of money transfers, etc. Second, another aggregator has suspended all previously agreed cashback programs, and we need to go through new approvals. Oh my gosh. Now, approvals have to go directly to all retailers, providing traffic sources not only to the aggregator as it was before, but also to almost 20,000 retailers, one after another. Oh God. You may observe that many cashback programs in the catalog are not active, and all because this aggregator has suspended, uh, cancelled the approvals we received previously. If this continues, we will have no choice but to create our own cashback aggregator. You know what? I will comment on this. I, I'm really annoyed about this. I'm a bit of cynic of this. I will say, well done, members who has contacted aggregators. Now we have a delay for next month, another month delay because of this. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. I'm really annoyed about this. I will go ahead. I'm sorry. We have estimated that we will fully resume work by February 25. Today, we can see that with the new problems with cashback aggregators, the estimate has again been proven to be wrong. It will realistically take at least until March 2026 2022 to full resume operation. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm just annoyed about who 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 have done this um, uh, contact with the aggregators. Are you kidding me? That do you think that the aggregator is going to pay the middleman, in this case the AI marketing, uh, by your complaining? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. I'm just annoyed about this.
Yeah, you are
Okay.
quite right, because now people, they just managed to get more delay in everything. So we were waiting on everything already, and now Eugene is telling us that, well, hopefully it will be the 20th of March, okay, because we don't know. And
It can
I
be
would
maybe
say
April.
that if it is going to be at the end of April, then it's on that guys that did that. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So we are going to the questions now, and if you have anything to say, guys, don't hesitate. Just type it in the chat, and then we go over that later on.
Okay.
So, do you
I
want to
will.
do the questions
Yeah.
or?
I'm going to do for the questions because you have more the answers read already.
Oh, it's okay. Go on.
Before the full restart of work, is it possible to withdraw funds and transfer funds within the system?
The expression full restart of work means the activation of the withdrawal of funds. If cashback aggregators continue to restrict our work and don't release funds, especially due to idiot messages, is to, well, to their help desk, of course, and the full restart of work will not happen so easily. Okay, so be very aware of this, that maybe it will be even later on than the 20th of March.
Okay. We understand that the move of the servers this summer was done in Ukraine. If so, can be boiling in situation in this country affect AI marketing in any way? If so, did you anticipate this? As an example, I recall the situation in Kazakhstan and with Bitcoin.
As I know that everything is fine in Ukraine.
Okay. Okay. Question 3 is remarkable progress lately, but it's a shame to hear another postponement to next month. Regarding the crisis between Russia and Ukraine, does this have an impact on the company?
Well, as far as I know, there are no ongoing issues between Russia and Ukraine. We learned today that Russia has started to withdraw troops from the border. I don't know what that has to do anything with this, but okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Question 4. When you say it will take at least until March 20 to make the platform fully operational, are you also talking about withdrawals?
As I said, March 20th. And yes, I meant including withdrawals.
That's fine. Okay, question 5. INB being obviously independent of AI marketing for the reimbursement of withdrawals, is it possible that withdrawals can be made to INB as soon as they have made the reimbursements and without waiting for AI marketing refunds to be completed?
Well, first of all, I can't answer for IMB. And two, they are structurally independent, but they depend on us for their payments because they derive income from our payments. So I don't think they will start making payments until we get started. Okay, so AI marketing needs to pay INB and then INB can pay us. Okay, so that's how it works.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, okay, I do understand that. Yeah. All right. Question 6. Show the aggregator that everything was paid before and is now suspended due to such issues. 1, 2, 3 can help. Could he somehow think about withdrawing at least part of the funds and in parallel deal with other error corrections?
Answer. I have explained several times why we cannot process withdrawals without the payment module queue. You might think it's all very simple. It's not. Despite our advice not to invite new members to structures, around 5,000 people a day registered on the site. About 250,000 people have signed up since New Year's, despite the fact that we are not working. We are unable to manually process payments for millions of people without an automated system. There is two other alternatives. A, wait for us to rewrite the system counting 6 months. B, reset all the projects and start all over again. I don't think that the alternative options will make anybody very happy. So we followed the repair work plan.
Okay.
I don't think that everybody will be happy when the site is going to be off for a whole year. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I do get it. Okay. Question 7. Partners ask why it is impossible now to open a withdrawal, for example, only on Bitcoin. Does the company have the money? Have the ad agencies closed?
Well, the answer is one, it doesn't work that way. I previously explained the technical part of why we can't exit one by canceling the other and non-existing the third. Two, the business has money. However, significant amounts are also in the accounts of the aggregators, which are again being checked, in particularly due to the activity of our structures.
Okay. Question 8. Following your message from the introduction number 6, I don't understand why you don't pay quickly to be able to provide evidence. Because even with this problem, the money will we earned for 4 months was paid to you in part. I don't think you are going to create your own aggregator in a month and a half. So, how are you going to provide evidence?
Answer, because one, we need to complete the refund of unprocessed payments for the payment module and process the payments. I already explained how it works. Please read the chat history. Two, we weren't being paid by aggregators on many accounts under review. As I also explained in the previous meetings, and now verification has been made even more difficult. By the way, I was told that many letters to the aggregators are written in Russian, French, and Spanish. Do you know who had the brilliant idea here? Oh
Yeah,
my God, what an idiot, right?
yeah. Okay, question 9. How are you going to give proof of payment to aggregators if you still don't pay us? You need to start withdrawals in order to have proof to show.
Here's what we answered. If aggregators don't pay us, we don't pay users. If you want proof, pay us and we'll pay the users. Very simple. And that's how it's going, guys. Okay, so you can just stop complaining over there because it's going to affect all of us.
Yeah. Question 10. Do you not think that the longer the withdrawal is delayed, the more there will be tensions, disagreements, and problems to be resolved, such as requests, complaints, etc.? By delaying the process, people will put a spoke in the wheels. Yeah, that's how it has been until now. Maybe we all decide together somehow to give some kind of conclusion, at least partially. I think a lot of people will be happy about it. There are suggestions on this from the leaders, but again, I don't know if you are ready to consider these suggestions. Maybe in a personal message about these proposals, or maybe create another additional chat where we can discuss these issues together.
Answer: we have payment solutions. Thank you. We are restoring our system. Okay.
Okay. Question L11. Do you plan to send PRTN, referral earnings, and cashback available in both ads balance, or can we use it fully when money return is possible?
We do not plan to send PTRN cashbacks and cashback available in the ad balance.
Okay. Question 12. We need money. Is it possible to open a transfer from one account to another AI marketing account to transfer our money and cash in this way?
It is not possible. We do not have internal transfers.
Okay. Question 13. Can you show us evidence of the problems you are having with some aggregators? We need evidence to at ease our partners with your constant reporting, as this is very disappointing.
Yes, but I won't. I will show you the letters from the aggregators and what will happen next. Will users of copies of these letters go to the aggregator support asking for money and proof of something else? All of our accounts will be banned after this. No thanks.
Yeah, I can get that. All right. Question 14. Have you Have you considered displaying only the sales of current campaigns and not all sales since the creation of the market bot? It could lighten your databases.
Well, we are thinking about it and we are working on it too.
Okay, question 15. What is your plan to meet all the requirements that the cashback aggregators have put in place? And is that why you set the date for March 20?
Well, we are going to do our best to finish the job as soon as possible, but you see the problems that are piling up because of those idiots
Yeah,
and that we have to face.
yeah. All right. Question 16. Is it possible to rewrite the whole system simultaneously and create your own aggregator and then migrate everything?
Well, first we restore our platform. If we sit down to rewrite the whole system and create our own aggregator, it will take at least a year. No one will be that patient, including us. Okay? Be very aware that also AI marketing will not stop fixing the system.
Okay. Question 17. How long will it take your team to create your own aggregators?
It will take a long time, and that is why we are not going to do that and focusing on our work to restore the existing system. Building a proper aggregator can take up to a year, and no one, including us, would have that patience.
Okay. Question 18. I think you should be ready for the right alternative. alternative regarding the aggregators problem. So as not to delay next time to next April.
Okay, both are possible. 1, repair the existing system. 2, create a new one. It will take about a year. You choose. Are we going to try to fix everything by March or even April? Or are we going to stop all the work and take 1 year to rewrite everything with a new system? What do you want to do, guys? Not even AI marketing wants to do that.
Yeah, for me, it's a no-brainer. I will
Yeah,
choose one. Okay.
it wouldn't mind me too, because then they can work in just silence, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Question 19. The team asks if March 20 is the last deadline.
Well, we hope that this is the case, but I cannot guarantee that no one will get sick or that no new problems will arise. I think it should be clear.
Okay. Question 20. Eugene, you wrote that now the data will be downloaded every 24 hours. Partners write that their sales are displayed in real time. Is this bug or is it normal since only some of the aggregators are uploaded once a day?
Well, the situation is as follows. The cache is updated not once every 24 hours, but at least once every 24 hours if someone logs into their account. If a person does not log into their account for 10 days, the cache will not be updated and will not be updated until the person logs in. This is done to minimize the number of requests to the aggregator. If your partners have such a scenario, then everything is fine. If they visit 50 times a day and still have everything in real time, you need to understand that. So guys, make sure that you at least just log in once every day.
Okay. Question 21. In the sense that you advised us not to enter new members and to avoid new investments, why don't you remove affiliate links and deposit possibilities?
Well, 1, we didn't advise it because we didn't want new customers, but we didn't want you to look bad by inviting people to the website that isn't fully functional. We are accepting new registrations. The only thing I said is that the system is already too big to do anything manually. 2, many users ask us not to close the ad buying because they want their bots to stay active. Um, well, yeah, what can I say about this? Because um, one says this and the other one says that. I'm like, make up your mind, guys. You know what they're doing. So
Okay, question 22. It will be very interesting to see if INB can give us the solution to withdraw our PRTNs while the work on the platform is finished.
well, 1, IMB makes money from the payment we give them as affiliate payments. 2, if we don't pay, IMB can pay. Very simple, guys.
Okay, question 23. And there is a lot of talk that AI is a scam. I believe 1 million, wow, 1 million% in AI, but I can't silence my team anymore if I don't have proof. And I think all leaders suffer from it.
Well, the easiest option for us, if we are running a scam, is to deactivate the website and say goodbye. It makes no sense for me to spend my time working and messaging you here for 3 hours if we just can't make it. So, highlighted here, we are not asking you to pay for anything. We're not asking you to buy anything. We just ask you to wait for us to fix the system. That's it.
Okay, question 24. Since when do aggregators stop paying you? Because you haven't paid us for about 4 months already. Before it was a problem with the payment module, now it's a problem with the aggregators. We wonder what will be the next excuse to postpone withdrawals.
Well, the first time I wrote in this chat regarding the issues we were having with aggregators was on November the 6th, 2021. And we've discussed it at every briefing since then.
Okay. Question 25. Could you close the possibility to register as new users because many people don't understand? To avoid unnecessary load on the system.
Well, new registrations do not interfere with work. I just gave an example of the number of registrations to make it clear that the system is too big to do anything manually.
Okay. Question 26. Eugene, hello. You will specify precisely what partners cannot do now so as not to interfere with recovery and what can be sanctioned in the event of non-compliance.
We have to wait for the resumption of work. Concretely, I cannot describe everything that should not be done. The range of inventions is simply colossal. Well, write to the aggregator that all of its employees will go to jail for working with us. How accurate is the person writing this? If I ask them to not write, people would think that we are afraid of it and that we can be so insufficient and start writing with renewed energy. So let them do what they want. We will restore the system anyway. Okay? So
Yeah,
keep that in mind, guys. AI marketing is not going to stop fix everything.
okay. Question 27. We are well aware that it will be increasingly difficult for the company to meet the accumulated obligations. But again, we understand that you don't want to leave this market. Therefore, we ask that you start withdrawing at least affiliate roll-ups in the near future. We also want to provide you with different options for partial withdrawals with AI marketing. I am sure that for partners, even part of the conclusions is better than nothing else for several months.
I write to everyone, not just one person, because everyone phrases and asks this question. Payments are technically impossible while unprocessed payments are returned to the account. If we are further prevented from working with aggregators and the aggregators fail to pay us in a portion of the verified cashback, those unpaid funds will also be unable to pay.
Okay. Question 28. What was their response then when you told them to pay you?
They're studying the evidence. As we check cashback programs one by one now. So more work for them.
All right. Question 29. We maintain our teams as much as possible, but extending the dates from month to month does not make it easier for our teams. Our teams are not responsible for the actions of some. The real problem here is withdrawals, and until users can collect their winnings, there will be tension. What guarantee as a platform can you provide to users that you will not extend the deadline for withdrawals?
First of all, I personally cannot guarantee anything he says. Okay, be very aware. I can't issue a letter of credit or anything like that. Your team needs to understand that if we wanted to run away with the money, we have done that a long time ago. As long as we are there and fix the system, they will get their cash back.
Okay. Question 30. How can we reinvest our profits and not withdraw them or even part of them? This is unacceptable. Now I tell you, you delay and you do nothing. We have to withdraw the profits or part of them. We need money. It is very dangerous, and the reason for all the problems is the slowness in solving the problem. I'm sorry, but you are the cause of all these growing problems. And we want to withdraw our profits. We are so angry right now and we can't take it anymore.
Well, first of all, please do not reinvest if the wait is unacceptable to you. Two, I am not the cause of any of your problems. I am doing my best to fix it as soon as possible. Three, please do not take it if you can't take it anymore. We don't accept your sorry. We remove you from this chat for wasting my time. This chat is for those who want to get information and not for those who are here to blame me or something. Okay, for something. So this person was removed from the chat when the meeting was happening. Okay, so be very aware of what you're saying over there because they are working right now very, very hard on the system, and this person is not giving any information for anybody else. So,
Okay, question 31. Who had the brilliant idea to send letters to aggregators in Russian, Spanish, and French? I did not understand. Let me tell you that my referrals are 100% French.
I don't know who sent the letters. The aggregators do not give us the names. They just told us that they received a lot of spam in Russian, French, and Spanish. I just asked you, maybe you know who was doing it?
Yeah, again, stupid. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Okay, question 32. How long does the company need to create its own cashback complex?
It's very long. That's why our priority is to fix the existing system.
All right. Question 33. Okay, sorry. Uh, Now that a very large volume of advertising campaigns are launched, if 20,000 stores have suspended work with us, how are you going to deal with the launch of advertising? Can we also suspend reinvestments? That's tens of millions of dollars a day.
As I wrote, we are catching up with the schedule. On 22 days of delay, we have reached 5 days, guys.
That's what I'm going to comment at. That's a good thing. If you have your robot is not working for a long time and they have minimized it to 5 days now, that's a good thing to let it grow your deposits. All right. I hope you understand. It will be it will take a long time because of the withdrawals, but it's a good thing that the deposit will be minimized for 5 days that the robot work. So
Yeah, soon we will be on 48 hours again.
yeah, okay. Question 34. Our partners are currently reinvesting their available cashback into new advertising campaigns. But since this money has not been paid out by aggregators to AI marketing, and according to your statement, explains why it is not possible to make withdrawals. Does this mean that the current campaigns are financed from virtual money?
It is not possible to create advertising from virtual money. It's not real, guys, okay? We are playing with real money here. We have over 10,000 accounts with multiple aggregators. Some of our accounts are paid and some are not.
Okay. Question 35. 1. The first one. I hope you have received proof of this spam because in another case it looks like a scam company and cashback aggregators investors are not the first time. It will become a kind of unpleasant tradition starting from July 2020. Second, maybe it makes sense not to create your own cashback aggregator, but to buy an existing one.
Well, do you have an active cashback aggregator in mind that is for sale? Having your own aggregator would improve the system. So,
Yeah, yeah. Question 36. Have you solved the problem of double advertising campaigns or have you encountered new problems? Partners write about backlogs and backlogs of advertising campaigns from the first half of January. Can, can doubling affect the pin connection process?
well, in most cases, the doubling issue has been solved, although in some accounts it is still slipping. The team is working on it, and I don't think it should have a significant effect on the recovery process.
Okay. Question 37. Since the aggregators have suspended work with us, is there any chance that the cashback will be protected again?
If we decide this is the case, we will immediately stop advertising campaigns, reinvestments, and deposits. We are not talking about it yet.
Okay. Question 38. Is it the money we now have on the cards in your cashback in company or aggregator accounts? Does it make sense to send them to advertising?
Well, partly with us and partly with the aggregators. I won't tell you the exact proportions. Of course, it's not telling you that.
Okay. Question 39. Do you have a team that resolves issues with cashback aggregators and a separate team, programmers, that deals with withdrawal returns? Can they work in parallel without interfering with each other?
Well, first we have separated teams. Two, they work in parallel. Those who are not sick now, at least, okay? And we have given our estimate of the lead time based on the amount of work and the work of the teams. If you have your own deadlines, you can wait for your deadlines.
All right. Question 40. Why don't you run away with all these problems? What's stopping you?
We have reasons. First of all, it's wrong, okay? The second is we're not stupid to leave behind a project with 4 million active users if we can fix it, okay? They will not run away.
Okay. Question 41. When AI marketing returns to normal operation, everyone can withdraw money, and after several days, it is not possible to withdraw the amount of withdrawals to each large account. And if they withdraw at the same time, how will you handle this?
We are planning only to open blockchain transaction for the first month or so. So blockchain does not care about the size of your transactions, guys. It doesn't matter. When they open up, it will only be in cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency doesn't care what the size of your withdrawal is. If it's $3, $30, $300, or $3 million. Okay? So no problems there, guys. So this was the end of all the questions and answers. And of course, I'm always going over this also, is that we remind you that during this period, any request for help, for support must be justified. Go through your upline, get the information, and avoid making unnecessary requests to support. So let's make an appointment on Tuesday, the 1st of March for, well, of course, 2 weeks. And then we'll go over a new meeting over there. And also very important to know for you guys is to, let me make that smaller a little bit so everybody can see it, is that people from support will never contact you first, okay? If somebody else is going to contact you claiming that they are support, just know that it's not real. So be aware of fake support here, okay? So you can see here all the support items that they have for AI marketing, IMB, even the email and the channels for Telegram, guys. Okay, very, very important to know that a lot of people are being scammed by people that are contacting them, claiming that they are support and well, trying to get money from you. Don't fall for that, okay? Be very, very aware of that. Okay, I will leave this open. So, well, guys, I see some people here, so thank you for being here, guys. I see Ingrid in the house. Hello, Ingrid. People have no patience. No, that's true. I think Desiree has the same thing, thinking like that, because
Yeah.
yeah, if they would have patience and everybody was quiet, it was really, really nice, because then the meeting would be a lot shorter than 41 questions. Okay. And I even removed some stupid ones because it was much longer than that. And we have Byrendra in the house. Hello, totally confused here. Okay. Well, don't be confused. Just go over it again. Well, this was answered already in the PDF, so I'm not going over that anymore. Hello, Jan is in the house. Sorry to ask, as I was late joining this event. You are just reading the Q&A from last meeting. Are you going in depth, or will it only be reading as I see it right now? Well, there is no going in depth about that, because nobody knows anything in depth but Eugene. Okay, so we can only tell everyone how we think about it, or you can tell us how you think about it, but we cannot go in depth about anything because it says so right there what it is. It's very simple, right? Okay, Bolats. Hello, Bolats. Nice to see you here. And thank you for being here, guys. So yeah, Desiree, I wanted to go over to you. What do you think about all this?
Yeah, what I have already told about, I was a little bit annoyed about how some members are complaining and contact the aggregators.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a common sense,
Yeah.
if you're going to complain to the company who was the aggregator who's going to pay the middleman, in this case AI marketing, are you thinking that the company aggregator will pay the the money what we have to get from the sales? That that the middleman is going to get paid because of your complaining? Are you thinking? Are you a little bit of uh,
Yeah.
a child or something, and saying, "Oh, I want to have my money. I want to have my money," to the one who has to pay the middleman, and the middleman has to pay us. Are you going to say to me that's a good thing? I'm sorry. That's so stupid. I've heard. I'm really sorry about. I yeah. I'm sorry. I cannot tell anything about. Um, you have to make a real making sense of about when there is a complaining. Do that with the middleman, because the aggregator is only the one who has to pay the middleman, and the middleman has to pay us. There are some problems, okay, I know that. And uh, yeah, I'm sorry, guys, maybe I'm just maybe too direct, too um, I'm going to say this because of I have done a lot of businesses with anything in the marketing. Are you telling me that if you're going to complain to the actual company where you have to get paid from via a middleman? I'm sorry, that's so stupid. If you do that, I'm sorry that I cannot say more about that. I'm sorry.
No, I know it's stupid. I know. Yeah, well, I agreed with you, but we can go over that for well the whole day. We're not going to do that, of course.
No.
Well, the thing is now that um, Eugene says, okay, we have to wait now, and he is giving an estimate time of 20th of March. And I will not be surprised if it's going to last until April, at the end of April, because if people aren't doing such stupid things in between, making more problems, then we have to wait much longer and longer and longer every time again. So yeah, it's stupid, but I'm not going to go over that for a whole hour, of course. Um, yes, we are not happy, and a lot of people are not happy because we were all waiting to get paid. So Desiree is waiting to get paid, I'm waiting to get paid, and everybody's waiting to get paid. And now we can't because of those idiots. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, nothing else to say about it really. It's not good news, I know. Unfortunately, I can't give you more good news than this. Hopefully, next time he will have a little bit more news. I don't think he will. What I don't get is that we get a lot of questions from these leaders to Eugene, um, but a lot of these questions are similar to each other. I don't get that. Do you follow the meeting or what are you doing? You know, are you listening or are you doing? I don't get that. I don't know how it works, but I'm like, okay, I removed a couple of those questions that they had because I was like, okay, this is not going anywhere. I'm not going to go over that. But this is the thing that I wanted to show you guys. And well, most of you guys already saw it because it's all over YouTube. Everybody is talking about the meeting and everybody is going over that. So maybe you already saw that. It doesn't matter. I need to do that. Okay. I always do the lives every 2 weeks. And when there's a meeting, I need to go over everything that was in the meeting. So when it's annoying, then please don't watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we are at the end of the live here. I don't think there's anything else we can go over because there's nothing new. Everything that is said in the PDF is there and it's understandable. I don't have to go in depth about that. Okay. And if you don't understand it, then, well, you need to translate it in another language or read it again to know what they're talking about. And otherwise, you have to ask the question right here. Maybe I can explain it in a different way. But, okay, I see nobody reacting here, so that's a good thing. Well, Desiree, I want to thank you for being here and for giving your opinion, because it's very important that people give their opinions. I know we can't do anything about everything here. I'm very annoyed because of this. Of course, I'm not happy, but I'm not worried also, because Eugene said now over and over that they will still be fixing the system in what everybody else is doing anyway. Okay, so think about that. And then the next thing I will tell you guys is that if you want to get paid, then try to, well, diversify your portfolio, okay, and make more businesses on the side. Make sure that you get paid from them. Or if you have a day job, don't quit yet, okay? So, good. So, yeah, Jack, you're a little bit late. Hello, Jack. Whereabouts can you access the PDF? Well, I have a group, and I can give you the link to the group if you are not in a group yet. And in my group, there is a link for the PDF also, so you can, well, just get it for yourself if you want to. So let me get that link for you guys. Okay. So that is the link for the chat, guys. So if you want to grab that PDF for yourself, you can. It is in the pinned messages in the group, okay? So I don't see anything else. I want to thank everyone for being here and, well, for joining the live at least. It's not good news, I know, but it's not all bad also, because we can still, our robots are still running, okay? The time between the pickups for the ad balances are getting shorter and shorter, so that's the good news. And yeah, we have to reinvest. Just reinvest, guys, okay? We have to wait anyway. So if you had some money, well, just put it aside to do a withdrawal. I know you were doing that. Well, I can tell you that I did that too, but I put everything back in, okay? So I reinvested everything again because it doesn't matter now. I need to make more money. That's the best thing to do right now, because let's say that they're going to postpone all these things that they were talking about. If you had set aside a little money, then it's not working for you, okay? So you want to make sure that your money is working. So make sure that you do your reinvestments if you are able to, okay? That's what I can give you guys. And I think Desiree is doing the same thing, right? Desiree, you are reinvesting also. What's the best thing to do? So yeah, just find yourself something else next to the side. I have businesses on the side. Desiree has businesses on the side. Nobody is complaining right here. Okay, that's the difference between people that are just starting out in the online, making money online world, and doing this also for a long time. So learn from this, guys. Okay, so if you can't do anything in a business, it doesn't matter which one it is. Make sure that you are covered, okay? That's what I wanted to give you guys. Thank you for being here. It's a short one this time, only 1 hour. Normally it's 1.5, almost 2. So that's a good thing. And hopefully in 2 weeks, I will see you again and I will go over the next meeting if the meeting is not postponed, okay? So I will see you all next time, guys. Bye.